Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name's Moss, and today's going to be my first official autumn build on Fair Falls, which is really exciting. And we're starting off pretty chill, pretty tame with just a nice fall market. I already have a farmer's market here, as you can see, so today is going to be much more about just redecorating and like recustomizing things as opposed to really building anything new, but I'm going to be changing some of the stalls out for different types of stalls. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoy. Maybe grab a pumpkin spice latte or something, maybe a cup of hot cider since it's almost fall now, or maybe not since, I don't know, it's 90 degrees still where I live, so I don't know about you. But yeah, I hope that y'all enjoy the video. So the game plan for this build is I'm going to be changing out the old plant stall that was in the top left corner for a wine stall, which I'm really excited about. Personally, I'm more of a beer guy, but I think wine is more autumnal and aesthetic, I guess. And I have a stall that has like a grape design on it, as you can see down there. The wine stall is going to go up in the top left corner. I'm going to be like rearranging pretty much everything except the cafe stall. I just had a lot of trial and error with this farm stand here. That was the one that was giving me the most trouble, figuring out like what to put there and what to swap out and everything. And I do eventually end up moving the farm stall down to the bottom right. And where the farm stall is now, I'm actually going to build a used book stand. It's very on brand for me. I'm a big reader. I love books. So that's definitely like I'm kind of just building like my perfect market here. Like if the cafe has like hot cider and the wine stall has like some mulled wine that you can just take, and I can like get some fresh produce from the farm stand and then sit and read a book outside of the used book stall. Like that sounds like the perfect experience for me. I was customizing some simple panels for the farm stall. I have one that has just regular pumpkins on it, and then there's this other really, really cute one that has like jack-o'-lanterns and candy. And I really like both of those. I think they're super cute and they go together really well. I forgot to say, the wine stall is more of like a wine and honey kind of stall. They probably have some like mead in there too. So I customized some panels to have wine bottles and jars of honey. And then I love the custom designs for like that are meant to be put on the decorative bottles. It's so cool. I feel like with so many of the items that we got in the update last year, it just opened up so many new avenues of custom designing and so many more things that can be customized in new ways. And the bottles are one of those. I think it's really cool. Every time I do a build that involves like stalls or anything, I just take so long to figure out like what specific thing should go where and like moving them around and rearranging them just like so minutely until I'm completely satisfied with where everything is. So I'm like just kind of like moving the same four things around into like every possible configuration. I don't really know what's going on with this little area right outside the market. I don't know what to do with it. I think I'm just gonna be like leaving some natural designs there and not really worrying about it. But it is kind of just an awkward little in-between space between the market and the beach. And I'm gonna get rid of that blanket that's up in the corner with the bear on it, but I'm not sure what's going on with this area. I'm also not sure if I want the orange tree to be there anymore. I was thinking about like changing all my orange trees on the island for apple trees since it's fall, and that feels more appropriate, but we'll see. I've been digging up and getting rid of most of the white flowers in the areas that I'm working on for fall because I'm just not really feeling them anymore. I want something more saturated and like more autumnal, obviously. So I've been kind of using yellow flowers where I would normally use white flowers, and it's just a little bit more like vibrant. This is where I really decided to move the farm stand down to the bottom right corner, and I was like pushing things around a lot because I didn't want to like pick things up and replace them. One, because my inventory was very full, and also for some reason my lazy brain just thinks that this is easier than like picking them up and then putting them back down again. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting the book stall in the top right corner shortly, and I'm going to be replacing those vegetable custom panels with the ones that I customized earlier in the video. I really like the way that the veggie basket and the grocery bag and the cornucopia look together. It just gives the impression of like a bunch of produce like overflowing everything. It feels very abundant, which is the energy that I'm going for this fall. Abundance. Literally the theme of this whole video is that I have too much stuff in my pockets. Yeah, I'm just trying to configure this spooky lantern set and the spooky lantern and the barrel and just figure out where I want all that stuff to go. I think that I didn't do this in the video, but I do eventually put a spooky candy item, or I think it's the item that has like a basket of candy on the spooky lantern set. I just wanted to mention that because I don't think I actually did it in the video, but it looks really nice there. It sort of matches with the custom panel that has the Halloween candy on it, and I wanted there to be somewhat of a like festive Halloween vibe, like somewhere in this market. I really wanted to keep this stunted tree somewhere in the market because I liked the sort of height that it added and stuff, but I was having trouble figuring out where to place it and what to put around it. So there's still going to be a lot more trial and error here, especially in this little corner. Like I wanted to have a bench, but I also wanted to put this like birthday sign here because the colors go really well with my sort of theme for the fall this year. But yeah, obviously I'm starting the used book stall now. I love the covered counter items so much. I feel like they're a lot better for a lot of things than just a stall item. The stall items are nice because you can customize them and they're really good for certain things, like my wine stall having the grape design on it and stuff, and that's awesome. But the thing with the covered counter item is that it actually like fits perfectly with simple panels and also bookshelves, as you can see here. I think it looks so good. It just like fits perfectly. It looks like it was designed that way. Whereas like I had tried to do some like book stands before in the past. I think I might have done some on Solaris, but I'm not sure if I actually put stalls in there. But anyway, I've tried to do this kind of thing before, but with the stall item, it just looks a little bit off because the bookshelves are taller than the stalls, but these fit perfectly and it's really satisfying to me. I think it looks great. I wanted this stand to also have a similar sense of clutter and abundance like the farm stand does. So I added the gift pile and the stacked books because they just like add a lot more to it, you know. I really wish that I could have customized that bag with the wine bottle label on it, but had the background be brown instead of white, because nothing else around there is white, so it looks a little bit out of place or like just too bright. So I might end up changing that. Actually, I just wanted the label to be on the bag as well because it like tied it together, but I don't know if the white really goes, so I might change that to just a brown version. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And let me know in the comments, which one of these stalls would you go to first if you were visiting the fall market? Maybe would you get a coffee and a pastry first at the cafe stand, or would you just go straight to the books? Actually, just let me know in general, like what would be your ideal fall day? Because I feel like mine would involve going somewhere like this, like some kind of farmer's market or something like that. But yeah, just let me know if you enjoy fall, like what do you think your perfect fall day would be? Because I love fall and I love talking about fall activities and stuff. It's probably my favorite time of year. Fall and spring are both really big for me. I really love both of them. But fall just has this particular vibe. There's just this particular energy that's just so good and is very unique to fall. Well, that's about it for the build, so I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough for y'all. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you like how it turned out. I think I'm still going to make a couple of adjustments, but yeah, this is pretty much how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope that y'all enjoyed, and I hope that you're excited for the upcoming season, whether that's fall or whether you're in the southern hemisphere and spring is coming up for you, or maybe you're somewhere that doesn't really get seasons. But I hope that through this video you can still experience the early fall kind of vibes. So I hope that y'all have a really good day, and I'll see you soon with new videos. Bye-bye!